It's a major navigation hazard having this filled in the way that it is.
Skipper Alan Marsden has no shortage of horror stories from these shallow waters.
2 years ago, I came really close to having a major collision right here at the entrance of the harbour. There was a boat that had already dried out, and I wasn't aware of it. The spot that we had trouble with was right between the light there, the entrance coming in. Subsurface
dangers that have only compounded since.
Even at high tide, you're pretty much scraping bottom on the way coming in.
Calls to dredge the Steveston Channel have mounted over the better part of a decade, piling up much like the logs and sediment on the channel floor each time it rains.
Access to Steveston Harbour through Cannery Channel has actually become a crisis. In February, during our herring fishery, we had several seine boats run aground just right there at the entrance of our channel. They were sitting on bottom for more than 4 hours.
On Monday, a commitment from the province, the City of Richmond, and the non-profit Harbour Authority to each chip in just over $2 million to dredge these waters. But that still leaves them about $2 million short, with one key player noticeably absent from the table.
We hope that these missing funds will come from the federal government, who owns the harbour and has a major stake in its success.
The federal government has got to stand up and put their part in this as well.
A cost-sharing agreement that the harbour hopes could also lead to a long-term dredging plan, so this issue doesn't resurface and lead to even bigger problems.
This is not just, seafood can't get in. Fishermen could run aground. Like, lives are at stake. There's fuel on board these vessels. A tank could rupture.
The harbour says talks are ongoing with the DFO as the health of this world-renowned channel slowly sinks. Jon Hernandez, CBC News, Richmond.